The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST. The stream will be starting at 4 p.m. UK time, 1600 hours BST.
Hello everybody, hopefully you can all see and hear me, and hopefully everything is working as intended, because of course, you know, the gremlins always like to invade, don't they? They just like to appear and make things problematic, as they have already appeared to do off stream. Not for me, but for the wonderful regular who has been kind enough to join in the I was going to say festivities, but that's not quite the right word for this kind of a game, is it? The carnage, chaos, calamity and intrigue that is Diablo 4. That, of course, being the wonderful Kath, also known as Straw Ninja, who is still tapping away in the background trying to sort said gremlins. because that's just the way of things, isn't it, at the moment? But thank you, Double Tap, for the confirmation that everything is all good. Allow me to get the desktop audio rolling in the back of this. Where's my desktop audio box? There we go. There we are. You should now hear very faint music in the background on stream. And funny noises from the NPCs, because, of course. Hello, Marshall, by the way. Good to see you. And if you're wondering what this is Diablo 4's public test realm. Or it will be once I switch in and get the window working, which will be about now, hopefully. Is that showing up on screen? I hope it is. If it's not, then do tell me, and I will endeavour to... Yay, good. We have window. Or windows? I guess, because, well, maybe. There we go. Because we are running on Windows. How goes the gremlin battle, Kath? Is that going all right?
Well, worst case, I've got one headphone on my left ear and one headphone on my right ear.
Oh, that's
if you
all right.
can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. So, I mean, you're not going to... I don't think you're going to get audio from this. So, the way this works is Kath isn't going to be joining me in-game. Windows has no Windows. It's all a giant conspiracy. Right, I'll take your word for that. Fair enough. There you go. So, yeah, Kath isn't going to be joining me in-game. Instead, we're going to try something a little different, where I'm going to give Kath a game window. Now, do you still see the game window on screen, chat, in stream? Because I don't want it to break on either side. Break on either side? Oh, you know what I mean. Do you still see the game, is the real question. Because you should do. Yeah, you do. Good. Kath, do you have the game? Or not the game, but...
Give me just a second, because I'm logging into Twitch. So
well, no, what I mean, no, it's in the Discord, Kath.
Well, yeah, but that's the problem, right?
What do you mean that's the... No, I mean I am sharing my screen to you via Discord.
And here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll see, because that's on my phone, and it is wee teeny tiny.
Ah, yes. Hadn't anticipated that
And
being
I also... Yeah. Okay. So you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can see your stream.
You don't necessarily need the game audio, unless you feel you do, in which case I wouldn't.
Not in town.
There's lots of things that may or may not work for that, which... Yeah, so this is this is literally because this is public test, and Kath is kind enough to be willing to assist. Let's grab a quest. I've got a couple of new ones.
Okay.
And for those of you, you should be able to hear my screen reader in the chat as well. Let's go to the monastery. Why not? Let's do that. So that is the nav assist. And now, unfortunately, there's no. I don't have the waypoint for this, which is. Oh, now I can hear myself. That's fun.
Nope. I shut it off.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry. Too many devices, and I'm trying to figure out what's going to work best for me here.
Such gremlins, much WoW. Much Diablo, I guess. Oh, is that a... Is that the waypoint? Oh. Yay, I've unlocked the waypoint! Yay! That was good. I managed to hear the funny rumbling noise and followed it.
The cannibal attacks have people frightened.
Yay! Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Why is it leading me
Yeah, the
round in
Discord
what
video is working, but the Twitch video I can see everything. So.
But the Twitch video is also delayed by several seconds, so...
Oh, there's that. Okay. So I am still trying to get the other stuff to work, but...
Hello, Moustache Man, indeed. So the cool thing is, because this is PTR... Hey, Gecko. Nice. I will take... I didn't actually do my inventory management, which I should have done. But consider this unlocking. Yeah! Oh god. There we go. This is the fun part, where we're just like, we're gonna run over all the loot. Grab everything. There we go. See, I don't normally get to do this because I don't have... Whoops! That was not my intent. I mean, that worked. Just dismounted and decimated stuff. As you do. But how are you doing, Gecko? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, Moustache Man. How did you find me out of curiosity? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, because I'm in the blue circle. I'm going to just call it a blue circle, even if it's not a blue circle. Because it probably is. So for the record,
No
chat...
monks,
Oh,
no wards. Why do I feel I'm being watched?
probably because you are. Just... You know, it's like, why do I feel I'm being watched? It's like...
Lord of Nar, how bizarre it is to hear from you.
How bizarre it
Your
is to...
charming apprentice arrived just this morning with equally disturbing news.
I don't know if you can view
But
these
he made
later,
no
these
mention
little
of him.
lore things.
Am I to assume you did not send him? Please, join us at Orbe as soon as you are able.
That does not sound sinister at all. It's like, am I assuming that it's like, join us? I'm like, no thank you. I did this quest before ages ago, parts of it, and I think I got stuck because I believe there might be a dungeon. I'm not sure how far we got. Whee, there we go. Actually, should we, given we have Kedbada as a waypoint, let's town portal and inventory manage, and then Kath, you can tell me what you've found, like as any notes
I
that
think
we
I'm
wanted to go
good.
through.
I think it's the way I was trying to connect to Discord.
That's fine. Let me. So I have these gem crafting, imprinting and stuff. So I don't know whether we can do any of those. But what I need to do is find the blacksmith. So if you're wondering what that sound is, that is the nav assist. We...
Can't do that here.
So what we actually need... Whoa, that wasn't what I... Oh. I tried to dash out of town portaling, and it was like, no, not happening. So how is it going? It is going okay. Still having issues with inventory management, because there is a lot to inventory manage. And I didn't think my bags had got that full, but clearly I grabbed enough rubbishy loot. I say rubbishy loot, like it's not rubbishy loot.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Oh, you can hear you anyway.
Yes. And I can see now I've got everything where I need it to be. Okay.
Yay, that is good. Oh, cool. Cool. This is exactly where I want it to be. Because what let me see if I can. Hold on. I'm going to temporarily turn the nav assist off because I can do that. Let's just scroll through all of, scroll through all of these. Turn that off just for now. Just while we go through all of this. Wait, I turned it off and now it's on again. Oh, that's right, I didn't save. That's my fault. Whoops. Hang on.
Oh god, I do that all the time.
Let me, hold on. Options, there we go. So I'm using my screen reader as opposed to the game's built-in one. Which means that I have the speeds much higher than would be maybe expected.
Yeah, I noticed that. You can't really set the speeds in game, right?
You can, but then
theirs?
if you get it past 22, I think it is, the frequency starts changing as well.
Oh lord.
Which is very strange. Right, let's...
So this is actually perfect, yeah, because this is what, like, I'm cited, mostly for anybody watching that doesn't know, I'm cited, but this portion, it used to be that you would go to the, now I'm going to completely forget the noun for what this guy is.
Blacksmith.
The blacksmith. So you used to go to the blacksmith and you'd say, upgrade my gear. And you would point to a thing and you had there were like 3 levels of upgrade or something like that. And it was very simple. However, I'm guessing that the reason that they made it infinitely more complex is because your skill tree may change how you want things to be upgraded, but that wasn't being reflected when you went to the blacksmith. It just said, nope, this is a sword, it does X. So I'm guessing this is why they did it. So now what happens is you have an occultist and a blacksmith.
And a jeweler as well. Don't forget the jeweler.
The jeweler is probably one of the easiest things to deal with. The occultist is the next one up. And it took me a long time to wrap my head around why I had to go to one versus the other.
The funniest thing is I've not seen a jewel for ages.
They're right next to the occultist.
No, what I mean is I've seen the jewelers for a while in the PTR. but I can't recall seeing a gem drop or anything.
Oh, I don't think there's so much drop. You have to make them, and that also got weird. It used to be that in the menu you would see I could make a chip, so I could have a diamond chip. Yeah,
like,
and you would find things.
You would salvage your gems. See, I did that in the last PTR. I had a bunch of gems. I went, right, salvage all these, make other things, and then I managed it. But unfortunately, right, so what I'm going to do to start with is find any stuff. Oh, hello. Did I? Wait,
Yeah, don't get rid of that.
No, I wasn't going to. Oh, no, why did I? Hold on, let me. Oh, for goodness sake, hold on. I know what I'm trying to do. I just gotta manage.
And you've just run into issue number 1.
Yeah, inventory space. I knew about that anyway because I've played for a little while. What I'm doing though is I'm looking for anything that's sort of magic, maybe magic or lower. Because isn't it? It's common, magic, rare, legendary, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. So for me on screen, it's blue. So there's like plain, which is black, no color. Yeah. So this is the other issue I have with it. They do have color blindness settings. I'm not colorblind, but I still find it frustrating.
Do you want me to turn those on or off, or?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any need, and they only give you 3.
Oh god.
And there's no, as far as I can tell, I haven't done extensive because it's not an issue I deal with. But it looks like you can switch on, off, choose one of 3 types. And I'm like, okay, first of all, that's not sufficient. But also, you can't tweak it. So, like, if you have,
oh, that's what I'm not pressing the right button. That's why it's breaking things. Hold on. Let me. There we go. That's what I was doing. I realised what was happening. I was pressing the wrong button. That's fine.
Oh, and there's 3 cycles, right? And I was trying to do this last night without looking at the screen, and I had a really tough time. So, yeah. So this is, sorry, Gecko. This is the wonderful Kath, who is assisting. I know who Gecko is.
Exactly. And Gecko, you would know Kath as the wonderful Straw Ninja in the chat as well. Hopefully you can hear Kath. I can hear Kath. Hopefully everybody else can. Unless you've just been talking to
the air. To you. I've been talking to you.
Oh yeah, they can hear you. That's right.
Okay, good.
So that's that. Just there we go. I'll sort boots out in a minute. I'm just going through.
For anyone watching, trying to manage inventory, like if you go down in a dungeon and you're fighting all these, like the big ones,
yes,
you can run out of room so fast. Down on the D-pad is my best friend because it takes
town portal. Yeah, just portal out, but it leaves your portal where the loot is.
Right, and the other thing that's really helpful is they've been putting stashes, like that, the chest stash in multiple places instead of just one. And this is because you get to the town square when you hit down on the D-pad, and very often I don't have time to figure out what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to salvage. Like, what am I going to sell? What am I going to salvage? And some resources come from salvaging. And so I have to make this decision. Do I want the cash or do I want the stuff?
Sorry.
Oh, what?
I've just seen
Brigandine
barding.
Oh, you got horse armor.
I've literally
not...
horse? That's funny. No, so I don't have... Because this is PTR. I did the quest that unlocks the mount.
Oh, right,
So if we... There we go.
You may as well sell that.
No, you don't sell it. You just put it
just
on,
have it.
and then it's like that moves that out of the way, so that's good.
You do have your dog up, which is good. Once they gave us the dog, I was like, oh.
Exactly. Now I'm just trying to find a good boot thing. Wait, hold on.
You have a really good.
Yeah.
You already have a really good headgear.
I've got 2. That's the trouble. I've got 2 legendaries.
Yeah, I don't like the look and feel of the one. That's the other cool thing. Like I don't know how much you care about how it looks.
I care, but the trouble is there's no information in game to tell me how it looks.
Yes.
Which is
the other thing that really bothers me about these is that you can't
transmog it.
So, like,
or can you?
Well, You can transmog it, yeah. That's why you want to salvage, is then you can
Oh, that's
make stuff look like
the
others.
new look
Yeah.
and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing that I find really frustrating is it's popping up on what's happening on screen is you're rolling over these things and a card is popping up. And so you can use it to compare to what you already have. So if you tap Y, it'll show a compare screen.
So you can do 2 different versions of it. So you can.
Yeah.
Friends are here.
Oh,
You can switch.
Hold
So if you
on,
have multiple
hold on.
things.
Sorry, in the chat. Let me just come out of here. Gecko's just redeemed good old Thoughts of the Grunt with where's it gone? Where? Inventory management is described by a grunt. Oh god.
Yes.
You know what? Inventory management. What? Well, why is it an inventory and why does it have to be managed? You know why? Because they keep getting so much stuff. The boots are going around conquering all these worlds and making things just less, I don't know, less free and happy and interesting. And then they're like, oh, wait, what do we do with all this stuff? We have to put it somewhere, and then we have to, you know, organize it all. Why organize everything? And also, why make it so complicated?
There
Exactly.
you go.
And I've learned to constantly tap the right when I have the inventory up. I constantly tap the right stick because that's your sort.
Hey,
And
DJ,
then I
by the
can
way.
listen to all the rings together and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, the trouble is it doesn't seem to make a huge difference. Or do you mean Y? Click Y as your...
Oh yeah, click Y. So if you tap Y once, it'll bring up compare. So you can hear which one you have equipped and how it
Yeah.
compares. Now, one setting that you might want to consider turning on if you're interested in this is there is a setting that is very recent that allows you to see at a glance what you're going to lose if you switch.
Is that the, what is it, advanced tooltips or whatever it's called?
Yes, there's 2 of them that are advanced tooltips. The one that says advanced tooltip compare
Yes, I looked.
and advanced
Weight
tooltip.
skills box. Sorry.
Yes.
I
Oh,
pressed-
the skills box drives me bananas too. It
No, I
has
like the
so
skills
many
box,
levels.
but it's just finding the thing.
I know. This is actually something I love as a person who uses accessibility features and who provides guidance, but also sometimes I just need to go through all the menus. The accessibility menu has all the same, it's pulled out things from the
Yes.
other menus. So if you're not looking for accessibility, you just want features, then they're features. But if you want accessibility specifically, it aggregates everything into one menu, which I think we've talked about. Like that solves a big problem for a lot of people.
Hold on. We've got people saying stuff in chat.
Darn it, people.
It's fine. Hey, Boo, welcome in. You just memorize your stats, and if you see something better... The thing is, Boo, not everybody is either capable or wants to have to memorize things.
Myself in particular.
Yeah, I am personally one of those people who can't stand having to memorize stuff just because that's the way that other people do it. Like, I don't see why I should have to keep 15 different numbers in my head as opposed to a sighted person who can just go, oh, this is better. Bam. You know, like, that's just me.
Well, no, and I have
on.
short-term
If-
memory issues.
Yeah, no,
and
no,
they
I-
take
yeah.
you in- yeah.
Sorry, hang on. Yeah, if you're following a build, I've never followed a build because I've never got far enough into the game to follow a build because I've not completed campaign because Dungeon Nav doesn't exist yet and Overworld Nav is coming in October and I would need sighted assistance to play through the campaign, which is personally not, well, it's fun, but it's also not as fun because then you're still being guided by people going up a bit, down a bit, left a bit, right a bit. So once October comes around, Overworld is going to be fine. Dungeons won't be until that happens. I mean, this is all my personal opinion. I'm not trying to speak for other people. I totally get, you know, people play differently. That's fine. But for me personally, I won't have... Yeah, but I know. I don't want to make this an argument. I want to be as civil as possible here. You know, you and others may have completed the campaign without sighted assistance, but there are a lot of people who don't have the bandwidth for that, who don't have the sort of cognitive load to go through that, who don't have the patience or the time to go through that for any number of reasons. And there shouldn't be a division between people who have done that and people who are waiting to do that. Does that make sense? I don't want to sort of have it be an us versus them mentality. Because, you know, that's a discussion I've seen. It's like, oh yeah, I've done it. And it's like, yeah, well, I haven't. And they're like, well, you can. I'm like, well, no, because time is a finite resource for one thing.
Absolutely.
But I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's achievements either. Like, you know, you've done it. Well done. That's more power to you. Fine. But I'm looking forward to joining you in being able to do it on my own terms on these streams and just not feeling stressed about it. Because even trying to get through the first dungeon in the campaign, I spent a good, I don't know, like sort of half an hour once trying to get through that first dungeon, if not longer. And I was just like, no, no, this is not happening. And that's just the way it works for me. And that's fine, you know, everybody works differently. But anyway, sorry, Kath. But good to have you here, Boo. Good to have you here as always. And I'm looking forward to running with you again in future because last time we did it, as I recall, it was very good fun. So that'll be cool come October. So let's double check. I'm just making sure I've marked all these things as junk. I'll have a look at swords and things in a minute.
What's your philosophy on that? Like, how do you determine what you want to keep versus what you want to salvage?
See, I've been looking into this as I've been playing, and I'm still not quite sure if I figured out my own philosophy yet. But most of the time it's, at this point in the game, is if it's like just stuff that just says like item, like what? See, this is the thing, Boo. That's you. Once again, salvage it if you're not going to wear it. That's also a policy. I've used that before. Sometimes if it's got a thing I want to use, so like thorns, for instance, because I like thorns as an idea. I know there's a way to have the aspect of thorns on your stuff, or well, I think there is anyway. But the point being, like, I'm just trying to find
the primary way now.
Yeah, and I'm trying to just find stuff that's going to suit my current stuff. What you won't always find stuff that's the same. I can guarantee that. Stuff that's better, maybe. So like this, this requires level 33, and it's just a +8. Like that's all it does. +8 to maximum life, and that's it. Like, you know, so
the armor level, yeah.
Yeah, like.
So I tend to, my philosophy, just FYI, is I sell that level of thing. What's the actual class level on that?
That is rare. That's a rare class.
No, so this is a different one. The one,
this
just one to the right. Yeah, what is?
So that's magic level. Yeah, that's magic level. Yeah.
So I'm now at a point where I'm like, okay, magic and plain, I sell.
See,
because they never have aspects or anything on them anymore.
Yeah.
Only the next two levels are stuff that the rare and the legendary, and there's now another level above legendary.
Ancestral, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've not seen those yet. Hang on.
Well, it's not high contrast, so a lot of people aren't seeing them.
Hold on, sorry. Boo, if you could keep the messages to a minimum while we're trying to discuss, that'd be brilliant. I appreciate your insight, though.
But again, that's just my philosophy, because the rare and the legendary are the ones that you get affixes and other stuff from. And you can run around and find them, but they're in dungeons, right? Most of the affixes, you have to go down into the dungeons and fight for them. So it's much easier to find items and salvage those. And when you salvage, you get affixes. And so the affixes are the little things, and you can put an affix on more than one thing. Same as like with jewels, so long as you have a socket, and you can go get sockets added for pretty inexpensively once you have a good amount of money going.
So I'm just scrolling through the minute just to see any magic looking ones. So like that.
Yep.
And then just looking through. That's a magic.
And then you can just sell everything that you've got marked as
that's what I do normally.
Yeah. That's how I do it too. That's how I
So that's looking good. So let's just all all junk.
Never do all items, you'll regret it.
No. Yeah, and the good thing is you can double check.
Yeah.
So yeah. Reversible thing stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Everything gives you an "Are you sure?"
Yeah, which I like. I like that.
Yes.
But how
me
you
too.
do it? Oh, hang on. Boo, the thing is, you're coming at this from what I recall from an endgame mentality. Don't forget, I am still partway through the game. That's the key difference. You are playing at whatever tier you're playing at, endgame, post-campaign, all that. I'm not. And I won't be until Dungeon Nav is added, or at the very least I can get a party together to run through the dungeon side of it. Which I will do, and I look forward to doing that come October. I know, Kath, you'll be joining me. I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. So, fun thing is, I have a legendary here already, which is a -3 compared to what I've got here. And it's got that barrier.
Then look at what the affix is. Or it's not the affix, it's the other thing.
Aspect.
So there's Codex of Power.
Yeah.
And then there's the affixes.
So,
Oh, this is a good one. Whichever one has this, keep that.
well,
Which your other helm has.
my other one.
And if you hit Y, you
Yeah.
should read both of them. Like,
So this has got thorns, and this is actually quite good. And it's got 2 sockets in, which we haven't filled yet. So if I
yeah, so that's a very
just so you
small
can-
amount of thorns.
just so you can
Just
just so you can see the things. I wish what it would do is it would group all the items back together. So like it would sort of go.
Just hit R again.
No. What I mean is it would go. There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, now that shows both. And it should show you what you turned that thing on. Maybe you didn't save it again.
What thing? What thing?
The setting for the
Yeah, I didn't
advanced-
turn it on because I didn't have a chance to find it because there's so many settings.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. I wrote it down because I knew that would be a thing.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, go on then.
All right, so if you go...
retail, if this were retail, it would have saved it, but this has a bug where it doesn't. So
Yeah. So if you go to gameplay options, so go
see
left or right bumper 2.
Fun fact: these tabs aren't labeled.
I noticed that last night, and it's even worse. I want to bring up one more thing that I was just like, no, you have to fix this. So if you scroll down this about
Let's turn that on, just so that we don't have people having seizures as well.
Oh yeah, that should be on by default. So the
Arguably.
next 2 are the ones that you want to turn on. Advanced. Wait, go down 1. Yeah.
Hey, Grumpy Dragon in the YouTube chat. Hello.
And I think that next, both of those advanced, and that's fine. So
Yeah.
then just save.
Save that.
Yep. And then when you go back and show your comparison, at the bottom it'll say of the one that you have.
Right, hang on, let's...
Yeah, you have to have them both up at the same time,
So,
or
how
it
do you
won't
then...
show the comparison.
But then how would you then have both up? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how would you...
Oh, the Y is the compare button.
Yeah.
And what we see on screen is that both cards are up. You may have to use left, right on the D-pad to get between them. I don't know.
See,
Or
this-
not D-pad,
Hang on,
left.
hang on, we got... yeah, see...
Yeah.
No, but then this is reading, like, just based on... Let me just see if that changes it. Yeah, so it gives me different numbers here, but the trouble is I'm still learning how to read the numbers,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
in
no,
general.
I get it. And this was what I started to
Because it
say
says,
earlier.
hold on,
One
it
of my
says-
complaints is...
Because it says, like, so it says +8 maximum resource, 4, 8, +8. Like, what? And then
Where
it's
is that? Wait, 4, 8 plus 8. Oh, that's a huge problem. Is what it's saying is your range. So +8 maximum resource, which means that your range is it's going to give you 4 to 8 more of your resource, like your mana, for a total, which it has in parentheses, of 18 max, I think. Or no, that's a plus. sorry, not 18. It's very small on the screen. +8, right?
Yeah.
So maximum +8, and then it shows 4-8, and then in parentheses +8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's
It
too
makes
many.
sense if you can see it,
Exactly.
but not but.
And that's the thing.
Exactly.
Like, it shouldn't just make sense if you can see it.
Right.
And then even
And
if you
very
go-
often it'll. Sorry, go ahead.
Like +2 energy per second, +1, 2, +2. It's like,
Yeah. It's because it's a range, and the worst part is there are other screens where it shows you've earned 1 out of 3 things, but what it is 1/3.
Yeah,
And
so-
sometimes it reads it as a third. Sometimes it reads it as 1/3.
I can show you one of those. Hold on.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Let me show you one.
And
If
this
I-
screen
hold
also
on,
is
if we-
awful.
So 2/3. That's
Yes.
fine. I understand that. That makes sense.
Exactly. But sometimes it says 2/3.
Yeah. Well, I don't care. Like 2/3 is fine. 2/3 is fine. Like both of those make sense. It's when you're trying to understand all the numbers. It's,
Right.
It's like all I would want to know is if it's better. Like.
Yep. And so when you have those two up and compare,
Hold
if
on.
you wait it out, it'll go down to the bottom, and there's a section at the bottom titled "What You'll Lose" or something like that.
Hold. Sorry.
Yeah.
Things just I don't know. No, I respect that, Boo. I understand. I get it. It's just that there are I would appreciate the understanding that I am playing the game differently to you at least at this point until the nav assists line up and they make it possible for me to do the same things that you're doing. Once that's possible, then I think you and I will. I mean, I'll talk. I can talk to you about it off stream as well. But I appreciate extremely janky TTS. Well, the built-in stuff is a little. I don't know. The built-in stuff was okay. It's not ideal, but it works. No need to min-max at this point. Exactly, Gecko. Yeah. Resdo. Also, you want to get a head start of filling. See, that's the trouble. There's too many things. And I don't want to start doing too many things at once, like trying to get all the aspects and all the things. I don't need to do that. All I want to do is get through, get my my capability to obliterate my enemies up to a reasonable level. Do you know what I mean? Because then I can start grinding for stuff. Once I've got the power level to actually hit things and do decent damage, etc. But that's just me. Yeah, so looking at these two,
So bring the comparison back up again.
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm
I'm only
doing.
seeing one right now.
See, I can see it's giving me both technically. Like it's giving me those ranges, but I don't know quite how.
Oh, the ranges are there all the time. So if you tap Y right now, you're on your equipped, and if you tap Y, I think you have to be down in your unequipped.
This is what I'm saying. It's not clear.
Yeah, I know. I'm very aware of this. I went through this last night with the in-game screen reader, and it was like I wrote 3 pages of notes.
Oh, goodness me. Incidentally, if you want to send feedback to Blizzard, accessibility@blizzard.com, I believe, is the address.
Ooh.
I will have to. If you want to know for certain, reach out on my Discord and double check with me later because I can find it. If you want to know where the Discord server is, it is there on that link in the chat. And for the record, this is a Sightless Stories stream. If you want to know what the Xbox Ambassadors program is, you can sign up for free at the link in the chat and help make gaming a safer, more positive and inclusive place for everybody. There we go. And
so yeah, right now if you click on Y, yeah.
Yeah. So if I
And if you hold Y and you have another helm, it won't tell you now.
Oops.
But if you have 2 items to compare,
you see, I'm holding Y, and nothing's happening.
right? Because you only have the helm you're wearing and 1 helm in your list.
I've got other ones.
Oh, you have another?
Not another legendary, but
So, yeah, it's not showing on screen either. I wonder if it's part of the. That's a huge deal because you can switch. So you could compare the equipped, and then it switches with like. So, where it matters is if you have rings. So So if you're comparing rings,
Oh,
you
don't
have
even get
two
me
rings.
started on rings. Don't even get me started.
Well, go to the rings, because then you'll see the... So go up one.
Yeah, I know where to...
Oh, sorry.
Fine. It's alright. Yeah, I need to... I only got the one. Oh, no, there we go.
Yeah, and I think you have to actually be hovering over the ones that are unequipped.
But
You have
then how can
three
you
down in
hover
your
over
equipment.
both? How can you... You can't. Like...
That's what I got to show you. So
Oh,
go down
gosh.
to the rings in your equipment. There's a way. It sucks. It sucks if you're sighted, I gotta say.
Right,
So
there's one.
now you're comparing, right?
I don't know.
Really? It's not reading out?
Well, no,
You have
as in
one
I
equipped,
can't
which
tell
is
if I'm
plain.
comparing because it just...
It reads the one card. So at the bottom of your equipped card, it says compare to other slot, and it's got the Y symbol with a
Hold on.
spinning thing
Hold on,
around
let
it, which
me-
means
wait.
hold it.
Hang on. So... Wait, let me... see, properties lost when equipped. But I'll give you an idea of how much UI there is to read through, because I know you can't hear this.
Ridiculous.
So
Yeah.
so I've moved on to it now, and I'll tell you when it stops reading all of the things. So, still reading stuff, and it's going on to vulnerable damage, and that's going to properties lost when equipped, and then
That's the key thing. That's what you want to listen for.
then high comparison, like, yeah, no, I know you chat can. Sorry, I wasn't being clear. Kath can't hear
Right.
the audio for this, but yeah, so we only lose that shadow resist. Well, what we'll do? Let's go and unless you've got.
Well, wait,
yeah.
before you continue, go back to what you were doing. You have two rings.
This is the trouble because
that
I'm
you
just
can
really
compare.
annoyed with it, and I just can't be bothered with it, like because it's that
I know.
complicated.
But so when it reads, does it read the equipped card first, or does it read rumbling ring? So like
it
right
reads-
there, does it read you dire loop or ring?
No, it just reads. So it's reading dire loop, which is the one you're hovered on.
Right. So if you hold Y down, it will switch to the other equipped ring to compare to dire loop.
But then it's still reading dire loop.
So there's no way. That's what I was wondering last night. Is I got the feeling that it wasn't reading both, and when it does, you have to, like you said, you have to wait for it to read everything. When you are out in the options, there are a couple of menus, so I know they can do it, where you can use the toggle, the stick, like the left stick, to move through sections of one element.
See, I haven't seen that yet. I'm not saying that they don't exist. I haven't seen that yet.
It's only like one place in options where you can do this, and so I know they can do it in these in-game cards. But they don't let you do that. So what they need is section labels, like headings on a web page.
Oh yeah,
They need
like how
section
Forza
labels.
does it, kind of.
Yes.
Forza does it in a
Yes.
similar way in the messages system. What I was going to say, the way I normally do it is I would go over to say this ring. And I would click in, look at this, that's 4.4, so I'm going to turn that equip thing off. Actually, I can't even do... Okay.
Yeah, it turned it off.
Well, no, because
It
it's
turned
still
off the
giving me the ranges because it's got that other thing on. So what I would normally do is
No,
click...
the ranges are on every single card for every single bullet point. Every single element
unless you
has
turn
a
those
range.
options off. That's what I'm trying to say. If you turn those options off, those disappear. Hang on.
What do you mean those options are?
As in, if you turn off...
Oh, the thing we turned on?
Yeah.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
It has, because on a screen reader perspective, if you turn these off, like that, save these, we go back in here, now we just
Yeah,
get...
but that one doesn't have a range.
No, because what it does, so before it was saying plus 4.2% resistance, and then it would say a different, like the same number again.
Right.
So it would say
Some
plus
of-
4.2, and then it would say plus 4.2, and then it would go
Right.
plus 8, and then plus 8. Whereas now
But
it
that's
just
because
says it
some
once.
cards, right? But the problem is that some of the cards you're actually looking at a different ring. So if you go one to the right,
Yeah.
no, go to the left. One of these rings has a range. Oh, these don't have ranges.
No, this is what I'm saying, because I think that is because if I go back out and put the options back on,
Oh, just put the first option on then. Don't put the second option.
Yeah. So if I...
Wait, go up.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you
no,
went past
I've-
it already. Yeah. It's the hardest thing to find. So yeah, just put that one on. Does it still do it? It's only the second option. That's what the second option's doing. Good to know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it then declutters that second option. Once you turn that on, it makes it
clutters
even
it.
harder to read the stuff through. So what I would normally do is I would normally read this. This is like 4.7 resistance to all things, extra fire things. That looks kind of cool. And then I click that, read this.
Oh, Lord.
Like, because that then I'm getting an idea of, oh, this is one thing. Rather than,
Right.
this is what all of these things do put together. Like,
Right. The only issue is that then you're unequipping and equipping when you do that.
which doesn't matter
so-
because we are here in a safe place, and which is why you should
No, I
never
know.
do it outside of being in a safe place.
Yeah. No, I agree. But it's also not like, again, they could have made it simpler. I think they need to make it simpler. I think
Making
Doing-
it, I think the trouble is Diablo is at its core a numbers game, and that's
Yes,
the
it
problem.
is.
If it wasn't a numbers
Yeah.
game, then it wouldn't be an issue. Like, you could just have it literally. You could have an option to junk anything that's worse than, like, or auto equip the best gear. I don't know if you can do auto equip. I've not seen it.
I haven't seen anything for it.
But that's the point. Like, that would remove a lot of, like, frustration, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the trouble. Like, if the numbers weren't such a core part of it, and you didn't have to focus on just getting that tiny extra number or whatever it was, it might be less cognitively stressful. But because
for everybody.
well, yeah, for everyone. That's the thing. Like, if you could say, right, this is what I want to go for. Like, if the game had support for, like, pulling in builds or whatever, like community builds, then you could say, right, I want to do this build. So then the game is then able to say, right, you need these things. So then you don't have to go online and keep track of it, for instance. You could then
Right.
just do it in-game and say, right, I've got this piece, now I need this thing. Oh, God, now where do I go? I farm it from this thing. I don't know. Like, there's all sorts of interesting discussions there to be had around the accessibility of it. I can't speak on cognitive accessibility directly, but I would be interested to hear from people who have tried this game and maybe bounced off it for that exact reason and what their suggestions would be. Because I would love to just be able to go, you know, I'm not gonna sit down and memorize the entire game's like list of things. That's not a thing that I feel like I have the brain space to do, and also keep relatively intact.
Yeah.
lack of a
no,
better
I
word.
totally agree.
Other people might
that-
be able to. That's fine. You do you.
Yeah. I don't have the cognitive space for it. And the memory thing, like, that's why when I found those comparative things, I was at least, I don't have to remember. Like, going back and
Yeah,
forth
see-
between the rings screwed me up so badly.
I think the thing is, all I want to know is this better? I don't need to know
Right.
why it's better necessarily. I just need to know, is this better? So, like, maybe being able to reorder the strings would help as well. To, like, say you reordered it so that the things you lose are first. And then you see,
Yeah,
this
that
is
should
what
be.
you... I don't know, like, yeah, there's lots
No,
of ways
100%.
to... So, like this, for instance, we can just go... Because that's a massively lower rarity. We can just get rid of that. That's fine. And then we can find a different ring. That's fine. We'll do that in a second. And
So
then-
the second part of this is once you salvage or do stuff,
yeah.
now go and try and add an affix.
Whoa, whoops. That's fine. So,
Talk to him again.
Fun tip, for those of you that don't know, if you town portal inadvertently and you want to break out of it, press B on controller
Yes.
and you will dash.
Run
or
away!
evade. Run away! Oh God, I've made a portal. This is bad.
You can't do that
Right.
here.
Right, that's
Yeah,
all.
you have a couple seconds before it sucks you in.
Well, sometimes
So, yeah, you got
if
rid
you're
of all your
interacting, if you're interacting with an existing portal, you will go straight through. If you're creating one, you're fine. You have that couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, yes. So
So, left bumper.
yes.
So this is, so the first thing is your
There we
salvage.
go, yeah. Tempering. There we go.
Yes.
So I
So-
don't have any. I don't think I have any that I can actually do anything with because I haven't got any manuals.
No, you do.
Do I?
So you can temper everything that is not legendary or above.
I thought you had
And
to
you
have a
can
manual
switch tempered items. What does manual mean?
tempering manuals. You have to have tempering manuals to learn the aspects, don't you? From what I remember.
But have you salvaged anything?
I've salvaged stuff, but you need the manuals to learn the recipes, I think. Let me see if I can
They may
find
have given
Wait,
you
let me-
recipes because it looks like you have active areas.
Hang on, let me have a little look. Because I'm sure... where...
Yeah, you do have to have the manuals, but when you don't have to actually have the manuals if you've salvaged, and the things you've salvaged have included affixes.
Yeah, but I thought you still had to have the manuals to be able to do the thing.
Nope.
Let's
If you
find out.
recover
Let's
them,
find
it
out
gives it
then.
to you.
Let's find out. So
It looks like you have active ones here. So if you go down once, there's offensive. One to the left of that is
Yeah.
weapons.
yeah. Oh, okay. So if we go into here,
Yeah.
whoa.
So here's one thing I don't love about this. This is a gamble, and it's a lot to read. So both of the recipes, the tempering recipes that you have in here, the first thing it doesn't tell you, it tells you you're in weapons, I think.
So what you get to see, I'll read this to you. So you go into here, you get repair, and then tempering, material cost, items that add affixes onto, select a rare legendary item, and then weapons, offensive, utility, other things. So you can scroll down through these, offensive, mobility, material cost, temper item, and then you scroll back up and it gives you resource, defensive. So the menu's a little janky, but then if you go left, you can see the weapons area.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
It's
Okay.
a little confusing, but that's not too bad. It does read it. You just need to work out how the menu works, which isn't ideal. But if we go into this, and it keeps
Yeah.
telling me up to...
So it's 3 different options.
So they all say lucky hit.
Right.
And they all
in
say
this
up
category,
to-
they do.
Yeah.
But it's also so what happens is you say, okay, I want this affix because
see, there's
thorn
cold- oh,
shows
right.
up in one of these.
Aha. No, I've just seen one's got cold, one's got poison.
Right, but it's a gamble. So you put it on the device. You can re-roll 3 times. You can reapply it 3 times. But you may get the same thing all 3 times because it's literally like a dice roll. It would be like getting 3s 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it happens, and you waste resources and money every time you do it.
But then I think the idea is what Boo was saying earlier is that the game gives you lots of ways to get gold and resources and stuff.
It
so you
does,
can then go back off and
but
farm
this
it.
is also a time waster.
Yes. No.
And you can only do it 3 times, and then you're stuck with whatever it ended with. You can't do it more than 3 times.
Now,
So you could end up with a
I-
weapon and then something you don't.
I'm not sure
doesn't help you.
I'm not sure whether there are ways to undo that. There might be that I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I feel like I've heard of stuff like that. I don't know if I'm right, but I know
I've
what you
just
mean.
had to, yeah, I've just had to salvage and go find another weapon.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
like even looking at this, like there's no
Well,
thorns
that's because this
here,
particular
and
one
that's-
is boring.
Should we go right? Given we've got
The other way to do it is choose a weapon first, or choose a thing that you want to apply an affix in that same menu, and it should show you the ones that are available for that weapon. So either you choose the affix first, and it shows you the available tools.
yeah, because the funny thing is, the reason I've kept these. Oh, wait. There we go. The reason I've kept these is if you look, well, potion barrier thing, and those thorns, all of which are very useful.
Yep. And you have one thing that actually has a barrier around it. I love barrier.
Well, that-
Because
yeah,
as you get, as like you go into a frenzy mode and you just start killing things, and it starts attacking you back, and all of a sudden a barrier forms. I love barrier.
tell you what, should we because we haven't actually played any of the game yet.
Yes.
In town.
So go ahead and play.
Let's go off and we can discuss these things as we go, of course.
And that map, one of the problems I have with it, it has a list of stats across the top, And at
Does
least
it?
with the in-game screen reader, it does not read you the labels. It just reads you a bunch of fractions.
Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, save the things. Thank you. There we go. So if I go into, there we go. So it doesn't actually read any of the stuff across the top. At least for me, it just says left shoulder button, right shoulder button. But I am in the map. And
Right, and below that is a bar that says dry steps, something or other. And I got it to read last night for me. But it just read fractions. It didn't tell me,
oh,
you know. Yeah, it was awful. I was like, no, this is not helpful at all.
it's like, no, this is not. Numbers are helpful, but not like this. So
Right.
we're actually in the middle of a quest, and the fun things happened. Oh god. Oh, there we go. It's now giving me a ping. Oh no. Well, see, no, it was giving me a ping, and now it's not, because this is like one of these little circles. You know, this is one of those little areas that you have to be in.
It's
So
so
then-
weird. It has a watermark that says public test build across it. It's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's clear that they want you to try it out, but
Yeah, no, it's good that it does that. I'm just flinging blades everywhere, as you do. There we go.
that is the way of Diablo.
Well, I mean, it is when you're playing Rogue. But this is the thing, I've enjoyed playing Rogue. It's been good. The reason I didn't upgrade... Hang on. Let me just... Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. We've miraculously come into the rough area. Oh, we did. Where's that little... There we go. So there's a little tiny noise that you get when you're in the vicinity of a dungeon. Hold on, we're going to need to just... Why is it not letting me...
So awful. I can't remember if they have an arachnophobia thing or not.
I don't know. I would need to look. I don't think they do.
I'm not ready.
That's the fun thing about Rogue.
Not ready.
I'm not ready. Exactly. Stick the first trail marker at the thing. Okay. See, now, if we wanted to go and do that, we could. We're here though, so we're not going to. We're just gonna wander around. So I'm following the little noises. See, the trouble is, it's not giving me a beacon to actually find where I need to be for
Right.
this quest.
And the thing is, you were in a cathedral and you've now come out.
Yeah, and I have no idea. Oh, hold on. There's a thing down here. So there's a little queue there that I can find, because those
Yeah.
the little sort of drops on the ground have queues. Oh, there we go. Whoa.
And you're
There we
back in the
go.
area you need to be in.
Yeah, and I've realised that because I've had a queue. But the trouble is, actually finding the area for me is a real problem.
Tell me if you want any sighted assist. I'm not going to do it.
There we
unless
go.
you ask
I
for
managed to get lucky and find it. There we go. And now the trouble is, this is a dungeon. So we've gone from
There's nothing.
no, because that is Dungeon Nav and that isn't here yet. That'll be at some point soon. But the good thing is the team are working on it. I will be completely transparent that they are working on it. They know it exists as a point of contention, if you like, a point of feedback, which is great.
It's where you get all your stuff.
Yeah, and this is
You can't do dungeons. Why are you here?
but that's the thing. Like,
For the remainder of our meeting, except by the arrival of Lorath
I'm just obliterating everything.
And to progress campaign, like the
So,
actual story,
literal-
Diablo's
literally-
very heavily on this story.
Well,
Yeah.
literally, the first. So you get out of the cave, you go to the town. Say you manage to find your way through the town, which you kind of
Sure.
can now because Nav Assist works in that regard. But it will show you to the ruins. You get to the ruins, and unfortunately, the ruins, of course, is a dungeon. That means hello. Just yelling things at me. I'm not going to bother picking that up. That's fine. I don't need it.
You're better than I have. Like enough OCD that I cannot leave stuff on the ground.
No, I would, but the good thing is the audio cues for the loot help.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Hold on, we have a... All ruined now, I'm afraid, says Gecko. Well done. No, like, that's the thing. I got frustrated with that, but the thing is, I take solace in the fact that the team know about it, they're working on it, they're taking feedback in, and it'll happen. I couldn't tell you when, but it will happen. And
it is clear that they're trying really hard on this. I mean, the labels, and it's helpful to me. I can see, but there's things that make the game less panicky for me to play. I don't do well with stuff like that.
No,
and a lot of it is actually stuff that you use for navigation. It just helps me feel calmer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I could sit there panicking, getting frustrated, getting stressed about even getting through an area, or I could just follow a queue, like choose to go away from it if I get distracted. There we go. This is why I like rogues.
Distracted.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't mind getting distracted. That's fine, as long as I can find my way back. So, like, say I hear an enemy off to my left, and I'm like, "Yeah, come on, you as well." And you know, that's
I would like
fine.
to murder you. Come on over.
Yeah, please. I don't know. Please stand by for obliteration. You know, like, even with these, I'm going over and taking these out because I'm hearing it say containers. I'm just pointing in a rough direction and just hitting things because I can. The game lets me.
Yep.
Like that. See? There's a chest.
You used to get more from that, but sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Ooh.
Oh, that's a potion. That's alright though.
Yeah, the life potions. Ooh, don't forget to up your, like, that's the same thing with in gears.
Yeah.
Like, for your perks, don't forget to go to the alchemist on the regular, otherwise you'll be leveled up way past, and you'll have to spend a lot of resources to get your potions up where you need them.
I'll admit, I haven't actually done that for a while, but part of that is being able to even find the... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and in town, I want them to put all of the vendors around the town square, around the symbol where you fast travel in. That, you know, and they could do it because that's how towns used to be arranged. And then all your side quest people could be on the other streets where you wander around. But I want to get stuff done when I'm in town, and I want everybody next to each other. I don't like the fact that I have to travel all over a town that I can see.
Exactly.
Just to get stuff. Oh, it drives me nuts.
So where do we go from here to actually get?
Ooh, there's a yellow circle that I can see on the top of the screen. So go left.
Oh, there's a chest. Oh,
there's a thing.
Yep.
Oh, you'll hear just random people. I don't see anybody.
No.
So go up on the.
Yeah, I've had the good fortune to do this quest, and it is brilliant. I love this quest.
Oh, there's so many dead people on the floor. Crusader Skull, what is that?
I don't know. Something Indiana Jones.
Oh, it says interact. It's probably story.
Yeah, I'm pressing it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it takes a wicked long time.
I wish there was
You can see the bar on screen, which they should communicate.
Have an audio cue. I'm just grabbing all the stuff. Because why not?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Just rampaging through. This is what I like about this game, though. Having that sense of, I'm doing stuff. Like, admittedly, this is a bit random, but that's fine. But then it's
there
like...
should be something on the other side of the wall where you are. Sorry, I don't want you to go too far away.
No, you're good. But then that's the thing. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know where that is.
Like, I can see the marker on the map.
Hold on. I see a...
The stairs?
I did see a little...
Does it tell you that there's stairs or that there's up?
No.
So, okay, so go back up.
You have no sense of how the geometry works. You just have a sense of diagonals,
go right.
And that's it.
Yeah, and it's also orthogonal view,
which
like
is
looking down.
Even worse.
It's very weird for me to try and direct. Okay, now you're in an area. That's...
Oh, nice. This is why I like ranged weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can just... See? Fling stuff and things happen.
Keep going down the way you are.
Yeah, if you want to use compass directions, you can do that too. That works. We've done that before.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're so
hello.
close to this thing. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's north and west of you now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wait, no, there's a thing. Go... Oh, how do I describe this? North? West?
Well, that too.
North?
Yep.
West.
See, that's...
Don't interact yet.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we are. It's alright. There we go. Combat begins.
Now, do you hear that you're in a circle?
Do I hear that I'm in a... Sorry, I had to...
Ow! When you're done,
I'm not ready
You were saying? Sorry?
So, some of these battles, there's wraiths, right?
Yes.
When wraiths come in, they make pentagrams on the floor, and if you're standing in a pentagram, you can get stuck, you can get
Oh, is
frozen,
that what
you
that
get, like
is?
your crowd control. Yes!
Ah.
And pain in the butt. The other thing is that sometimes wraiths, you'll get into a boss battle. The boss isn't the thing you want to kill.
It's the wraiths.
It's the wraiths that are connected, and some are not connected, and I don't know how they'll describe that to you.
I haven't got that far yet.
I think this is another thing that's a little bit like Sea of Thieves. I much prefer playing with weird people, but I do love that, like, if my kid is not here, because now he's going to college, I can do stuff on my own.
Go away, please! I love these little traps, they're funny. Oi, give me a...
Does it tell you if your health is low?
Yeah, you
It's
get
not.
a little cue.
Okay, right now you've got some sort of
But what I
blue
normally...
ring around your health bar, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You're fortified somehow, I don't know how.
I'm not entirely sure either. I don't really care. As long as I'm alive, it's fine.
Okay.
That's the way I normally play it. If I get hit, I will heal. That's also fine.
So, and the weird thing about, the good thing about these dungeons is if you haven't been to an area, it's obscured for sighted people as well. Like you get a cloudy area on the map, you know you have to go that way. But
you have no sense of that at all if you've got like no assistance. You have no sense of that. Like people are learning dungeon layouts. So Gecko, this is only the public test realm. So if you've got the game on PC, download it on the Battle.net client, and you'll be able to get the PTR via that little menu that says Select Game Version. I think it says. But unfortunately, this isn't in retail yet. As of the new expansion in October, it will be available in retail, Nav Assist, well, it should be. But then we can all get together. Nice. Oh god, hello. Just did not know what hit him, I don't think. Just eviscerated him.
Nope.
That was fun. That's why I've been...
It is weird to me that they have like bees and stuff, and when they look like little clusters of gnats, and I'm like, how are my arrows killing the bees?
Just don't question it. Oh god, hello.
So now, yeah, you're standing in the pentagram, and it
so
doesn't tell you that you want to get out. Yeah. So when you're doing these, if you have
there we go.
raids, use your B.
Yeah, I evade anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know what that was.
Rune tech.
You're getting some cool stuff, though.
I agree. I always try and heal up just in case, because there's usually a bunch of potions around here anyway.
Yes.
So I normally try and heal up. If I can't heal up, it will tell me, so that's fine.
And you can hear a ping if there's a...
There's like a sound cue for potions, which is great. They've just despawned. That's annoying. Oh well. Come on.
No, I think you got him.
No, the potions just despawned.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Those lot are dead. There is also a strategy. Yes, I do, because it's I leveled up. So this
I
is...
love leveling up in the middle of a battle.
Oh, I do too, because it eviscerates all the enemies around you. Just
kaboom!
yeah,
Toys
exactly.
for you.
So this is always interesting.
Seriously, how do you do... Well, I understand how it moves.
So there's a couple of ways.
Out.
So you can do this. So if you press right stick in, you get this menu.
That's nice.
And then what you can do...
Basically, it takes over the screen from a
Kind of,
sighted
yeah.
perspective. Yeah, it gives you full view into this.
What we can do... I'm just looking for...
Oh, you should choose core ones on here.
Well, I would, but I've already got... Hang on a minute.
Well, each branch, so like there's each central
this-
point, you can choose like one.
Yeah.
You can choose more than one. Flurry. I
Well,
love Flurry.
I started to work with Flurry, but the trouble is... And actually, that is an imbuable skill. The trouble is, I've got imbuable skills, but I don't have enough buttons to use all of these. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
As in, you only have a certain number of buttons for your skills on
Oh,
your
yeah,
little
yeah,
hotbar, and then you have to keep switching it out, and it's like, oh god, no. It's easy
Right.
just to spec into a build where you don't have to, at least for me.
Yeah, you can also respec if you don't like your build, and I'll tell you what my kid told me, because he's better at this.
That's fair.
My son said, only pick one in each branch, and try to focus and keep, like, if you're going for dark skills or shadow skills. With rogue, you can branch out a little bit more, which is what I like. So you can take on one branch, you take a dark, like a shadow skill, and they complement each other. But for most other builds, and I've watched him play, and he seems to be dead on. For other builds, it doesn't make sense to do that.
I'm just
But
looking. Also, that's that. Yeah, that's why that is.
I love shadow, and all of my skills for rogue on this one are shadow and blurry, and it just basically, I get irritated in a battle and I hit Y and kaboom.
Oh, I haven't got an ultimate yet.
So, it's not that good, but like it sends out little guys. Like yeah, that's the end of the line there. You're at the bottom. Yeah, so you have to pick one of these.
No, there we go. Look, see.
Yep.
I've just got it. As far as I
There's
can.
one lower. There's 5 total on here, and one.
Hang on. So what did that just do?
I think you assigned your skill point to that.
Okay, so that works. That's right.
And you can respec if you don't like what you did. You
Yeah,
can go to any one of
But
these and
I'm
buy
okay.
it back.
I'm
and
okay
be
with
able
that
to-
because we've got to.
I love this one. Precision is mine.
Yeah.
I'd love to
carry on.
compare rogue stuff.
I would be
sometime.
up to learn from you for that because I haven't followed the build yet because I'm not at a point where I feel I can follow a build because I've not really been able to play as much of the game as other people.
Yeah, and you're also gonna lose it all anyways when if what you're saying is correct, like the public test build will.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Enemies. That's what I was going to say. The other cool thing is that if you follow the monsters, they normally guide you through. But it's a shame there's not enough monsters to make that completely viable, at least in my view. So I heard
When
a
you're
noise
on
to
a
my
weird
right.
balcony, like this is one thing that I find really frustrating too, is it'll tell you there are monsters, but you can't get to them from where you are, but they can shoot you.
Oh, hello. Unless we're lucky and... See? Look at that.
Nice.
Oh,
I also have a ricochet arrow for
Yep.
rogue.
see, look at that. Straight through. And the good thing is, because one of my skills is like marksman thing,
Yep.
I can get that attack speed bonus pretty much guaranteed. Well, through the door, which I just happened to find. Lucky. But yeah, if people have got questions, do ask, and I will be glad to assist. Oh, busting through obstructions. Where do we go? And then what we'll
Does it
do...
tell you what you're doing? Like, I can see on screen over to the right where it says suffering disquiet, search for the abbot of the monastery.
So it tells you that if you go into, like, this.
Ah, okay.
But you then have to remember which quest you're doing.
Yeah. It would be nice if you could just, like, hit a button and have it reread it to you from
Yeah.
here instead of having to go back into that.
I think
Because
half...
I can see it on screen, so it should
Agreed.
read it.
Where? Wait, is this where we're meant to be? No. Where are we?
Go back north.
See, this is what I'm looking forward to. Once they add Dungeon Nav, I'll be set, like, pretty much. But also,
Yep, keep going.
overworld-wise, I'm going to be able to lead all of you. But then...
I'm sorry, I have to tell you what you just did.
Go
You
on.
ended up under a table and the table rocked. I didn't like everything that you can touch all this stuff, like when you blast the containers. That's the first time I've seen a piece of furniture respond
That's
to you
funny.
bumping into it.
That is fun.
You're in the right area. You're going the right way.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
There's dead bodies everywhere, so interaction things.
So if I see interact, that's the good thing about it. If I see any loot, oh. Come
Yeah,
on,
you're on
game.
a precipice or a balcony, so you can't go forward from there, but you can. But that's what I mean, is it's showing you stuff that you can't really get to from where you are.
There we go.
Go north. Yep.
The Orbe archive.
And ghosts show up if you're wondering why random voices talk. It's
Yeah,
ghosts.
no, I'm aware, but the chat might not be.
The study of all evils.
Oh, I didn't need that, but I can set it later. That's
You
fine.
can always drop it also from your inventory.
Yeah, and people actually can do that.
Fear the dangers
Oh,
of
hang on.
Ask.
Let me just, there we go, that's better. I was only shutting it up because I've seen this quest before.
Yep.
And also there was a lot there. Yeah, I was going to say
That's
the...
giving you books.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like, if you're going to read these, give these to me in accessible formats. Actually, to be fair, they are an accessible format because they're voiced. Or, and even
Yeah,
if
but
they...
there's
Oh,
usable and there's technically accessible.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the middle of the floor. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can. I was just waiting
Oh,
for him
okay.
to...
He's your target.
Yeah, I guessed that. There he is. I
There,
wondered,
finally.
where is the abbot? I wish that... It'd be fun if they were voiced, those lines. Like when you hit it.
The pale devil smiled. He took the forbidden knowledge.
Shh, it's all right.
Hmm.
I've cleared the way out. Can you walk?
There is no way out. What knowledge remains must never leave.
Okay.
And
Let's
to
do
his
this one
will I
last
shall
night.
keep it safe, and into the night
I am playing with
hereafter.
controller. Why do you ask?
We must protect
In chat.
the archive.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That felt good. Did you? Wait, did they all just? Okay.
They killed your guy that you were just talking to.
No, but the best part of it was I killed the one who was going in for it anyway. I was like, yeah,
Yep.
about that. That's my friend. Well, not friend, but ally. Ow! Oh, that's cool. And that's the first time I've ever seen barrier spawn in like that. I've ever heard it just say it out loud. That's cool. Like, I've heard it sort of dissipate before just by the screen reader announcements, but other than that. So I'm using third-party screen reader for this. And the cool thing is that ties into NVDA. There are ways to get that to work. Where do we go? Is everybody...
The west.
I was going to say, everybody's dead now. If they went before.
Yeah, keep going west. You're basically going down
Just-
cathedral stairways.
That'd be fun if there was AD for these. It'd be amazing.
Oh,
You
I'm
descend the
disappointed
dark.
there's not, but
You
that's a
descend
big
the
deal.
dark cathedral stairways. Blah blah blah. Like just.
Exactly. Go north a couple steps and then west again. You're trapped behind a pillar right now.
There we go. That's better.
Nope.
What? How was that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now go north.
There we go.
Yeah,
Who
perfect.
who would like to see the opening cutscene of Diablo 4 described? Because that's a project I've wanted to undertake for a while. Because that, well, I mean, the question is, Kath, more to you, who would be up to assist?
What's involved in assisting?
Helping you write up the transcripts that we've actually recorded.
I would definitely be in.
Get out of the way with your pentagrams! Thank you.
I wanted to do AD for a long time, and my son and I were going to take a course in it, but I feel like I get more out of listening to people who are blind and what you want to hear than I've gotten out of courses I've taken.
It depends on... Ow! Get off! I love that, they just ping you from... There we go. You have moments like that, don't you? You're in the middle of talking, you're like, ow!
Stop hitting me!
It's like, I said you weren't invited! That was all the time. I like that
I
skill.
want oopsie stuff too. I like...
Goodness me, did you see that? Wow.
More time.
He exploded and set a container ablaze, I think. Oh, speaking of containers. Oh, hello. Oh, no, we don't want to go through there. Not just yet, 'cause there's a chest.
Okay, go west and north. Oh, nice.
And
Oh, there's so many doors.
there's a thing over there. Oh, no,
Yeah.
oh, that's not what I
Oh,
wanted.
check. No, no, go in. Go back in.
Oh, it's through the... Oh, it's through here. I see. Whoa!
Yeah, no, you can't go further from here. It's just a room, but you got a chest.
Oh,
You might want to check inventory. Will it tell you if you're full? You're close.
It only tells you when you are full, which is the unfortunate thing.
Yeah, like it's too late at that point. If,
Exactly.
Yeah, you've got one more interaction or one more chest, and you'll
Whoa!
probably want to
Whoa!
go back
Whoa!
to
Whoa!
town.
Whoa! 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 Legendary crossbow, yes, please. That's just an automatic equip. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you're good. So it leaves you where you were, so that's your
Yeah,
old
no, I
crossbow.
know.
You have it.
Then I can just. Wait, hold on. I could have sworn that said. Wait, did I misread? Yeah, no, I didn't misread that. I was. Because normally you're meant to hear a big boom when you find one, but I didn't. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just missed it with all the carnage? I'm not sure. Like, I thought it would have... Because I definitely heard it when I got my last... Oh, goodness me.
Oh, the wraiths just spawn out of nowhere.
I don't care.
Like
That's
you'll be
fine.
standing there and they all of a sudden come up out of the ground at you.
I do love the sound design. No, you were saying about Jukesie's stuff. Oh, hello.
It's Jukesy that does the AD, right?
No. That's
No.
Janissary does AD.
Janissary. All right, they're both J's.
Yeah, granted.
So I meant Janissary. I have gone back. I'm following them, and they
Yeah.
watching when they do sessions sometimes where they go through that. This is really interesting,
Fun,
and
well,
it's something I definitely want more interaction with.
I'm thinking you've probably listened to the God of War.
Yes.
Love to see Diablo 4's opening cutscene with AD. Yeah, I mean, okay, so that can be a project that we work on. That'd be good. I'd be up for that. Because I definitely, I remember, the reason I ask is partly because I remember working on it with, well, not working on it, but like discussing it with Jennifer. And, oh cool, they're all gone. That's easy enough. No, they're not. They're not all
There's
gone.
one behind, yeah. Like I said, they come and like you'll be all done, and then one will show up.
Yeah, as they do. Yeah, no, I remember because when I first played Diablo 4, Janissary and I were in the stream together, and she described the opening cutscene for myself and chat, which is very cool. But I don't think we have an archive of it because it was before Twitch made simulcasting legal,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. Whoa. Okay. It's just a random, simple item. Like
Can you hear? There's a region that it wants you to go to north and east a little bit, like 1 o'clock on a clock.
Yeah, rough.
Yeah, after this hallway, there's a health healing well.
Yeah,
That usually means. So here's the weird thing.
Usually means boss fight.
Yeah, and you're in a circle, and I think you
Wait,
have to step
You
into
remember
the
getting
middle
to see
of the floor.
what trailer? Which trailer with AD lyric? And also, hi, by the way. How are you doing? Yeah, Boo, you'll be pleased to know that we are sort of min-maxing because we got a legendary crossbow. If you missed that. Okay.
What?
I don't
Is
know.
it telling you anything right now?
Yeah, find the word for the secret thing to gain access to the holy cloister, whatever.
Yeah, so there's 2 statues that need a thing. And now it's added 3 new markers on the map, 2 of which I think are the pillars, and the 3rd one is probably the first thing you have to find.
Yeah, which I don't know where they are. I don't remember
I
it
think you
being
have to
this.
go back.
I don't remember it being
Yeah,
this
go
hard.
south.
I genuinely don't remember it being this much of a problem. Or maybe I never finished this quest. Maybe I only got. Yeah, I may not
It
have
was
even.
a problem.
No, I may not have finished it. I remember
Go
doing.
west.
Yeah, that's just a.
Yeah, now north. And west.
Ooh.
What is that? Is that another pillar? Go to your east. Yeah. Oh, that's another pillar.
My. Sorry, I need to. Where's my?
My eyes were opened, and I saw the coming darkness.
There you go.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
So
Oh, so you have to interact with each of the pillars. Okay, so go back to where you were, north
that's a fun
and
voice to do
east.
for these kinds
Yeah,
of things.
and it's perfect for this.
Oops. If in doubt, fling blades.
Direct north.
Okay.
They make really small.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to interact with each
It's
of them.
funny. It's funny because it still has a you've reached your destination, but of course there's no actual dungeon nav. So once that gets implemented, those 3 should join. Does Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes.
Through the day, wait. Through the day I have prepared to accept this burden of knowledge.
There we go. I'm
I
enjoying
love
this.
wait. Wait in the scary voice. You're like, wait.
So,
Wait a minute, hold on. Take two.
Exactly.
oh
Okay.
god.
Can you hear where the other one is, or there's just no nav assist?
as far no, there's no
Okay.
nav assist yet. That's the trouble. Anything
east.
dungeon. Anything dungeon. There is no.
North. Yep.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Yeah. The cool thing is I can re-interact with these to read the text.
Until evening, I shall keep it safe. And into the night hereafter.
That's like Doom Marauder. That's like if you've played Doom Eternal, it's like
My eyes have been opened. Let me help you to see, Slayer.
that's a fun voice. I actually have a little action figure of a Marauder. I don't have him directly here, but I do have one. They're very cool looking characters, Marauders from Doom Eternal. Annoying as heck to fight, but very cool.
Okay, I think you should be able to get to the last piece, which is just to
Maybe that was over the stream. Yeah, it could have been over our stream. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
My eyes were open, and I saw the coming darkness.
Oh wow.
Through the day, I have
Yeah, I
prepared to
definitely
accept
didn't
the
finish
burden
this.
of knowledge. Unto evening, I shall keep it safe, and into the night hereafter.
Did they give you the name of the person saying that?
That's us. Like that's us.
No, I know, but it was written on. Oh, are you? What's your name? What's your character name?
And it's unfortunate because I tried to name it one thing and then it just mushed two character names together, so I've just left it as that. But it's fine. It works.
Dorosufian. Okay. All right, because the label on screen is not read out, but I guess you know your own voice.
Well, that's the fun part. The fun thing is you can't. Well, I would change my character name just to shorten it down, but it doesn't seem to. As far as I know, there's no way to do it. We need to leave now.
I deserve to burn
Oh God.
with the rest of it.
Where
Yeah, it needs
is
AD. You're in a
Elias?
room
Gone.
where there are little.
He said the ruin
Fires
of
everywhere.
Sanctuary was imminent, and only I could.
Like it's a library and the books are.
He is going to summon a
Even though
lesser
there's
evil.
no fire, there's no fire
took-
audio here
All he
to
needed.
sell that.
And
Unless there
that
is with the ambience turned up.
Yeah, I
My
think with the ambience turned
scholars.
down, you won't hear it.
He murdered them.
Yeah, we understood that.
It's a bit overkill, but I do like
Oh,
the.
hello!
Oh,
Forgive
yeah, the boss isn't here yet, but he's coming. Oh, there's the boss. Basically, a bunch of little dudes all joined and became one boss.
There we go.
He has a swirling
Don't have enough
Ow.
energy.
thing that's moving around on the floor. Yeah, you hit that B button and you're out.
Tainted minion.
I'm not ready.
I'm basically just teleporting around trying to do as much damage as I can.
Can you hear where he is or no? Roll B, B,
I
B.
can't roll because I needed to wait for my evade to recharge. I'm just hitting whatever
There he
lets
is.
me connect.
I'm not ready.
Ow!
We're like inside of him right now.
Doesn't matter where I am as long as I can hit him.
Yep, and he's putting up bone walls all around you.
Ow, 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 ow,
Do you have an area of effect thing?
I don't, sadly. Well, that
Yes.
worked! And a legendary
He's
drop.
not that hard. My son has tons. Go north.
Yeah, I know, I see it.
Okay,
There's,
good.
like, there's a big, giant Q set.
The other thing I do like about this is if you do get injured and there's nothing nearby, you can walk it off, literally.
Well, you can if you can see.
Shall be kept from them.
Oh no, I mean it comes with time. Your health regenerates over time.
No, what I mean is you still have to evade the thing.
Shall perish.
Oh yeah. And if they're still there, like right now he's dead, so
Yeah.
that's good.
We did the thing! Yay, let me grab... What I do is I normally... Because I know I've got... Like, my slots at the bottom were basically nearly full. I know to look at the bottom for where the item would have popped in.
Yep. So you've got 3 open slots left. Oh, that's pretty.
Skull and steel. That sounds fun. Didn't even look at what it did. I just put it on because it's a legendary. But the trouble is, I'm
because
gonna
you have
have
2
to...
blades and a crossbow, which is nice.
Fun part is I'm gonna have to do all this again when the public test realm comes around. The actual retail thing comes around. But that's fine. But that, you know, that's what we'll do when the time comes. So the cool thing about this is, we don't have to find our way out. We can just go. Well, unless there's actually an objective. Hold on, let me just check. See what...
I think if you look at the map,
no.
Oh, no, yeah, no, you completed that one, and
yeah, no,
I
that's what
think
I was,
you should just be
that's what I
able
was
to
just
do
looking
now.
at. The cool thing is you can just go. A what? No.
No, you've put if you got to go down on the D. I think you went up, which
No,
brings
because
up the emotes.
no, because you can actually leave dungeon from dungeons. I think
Right.
they're fixing that. You can town portal, of course, like this.
Yeah, you know what? I remembered we were actually complaining about this particular dungeon because it didn't have that. We had to do what you just did.
I'm sure there's been an update thing.
Yeah, some of them, like we've always been able to do that recently,
Yeah.
since the most recent update, but it looked like when we just did that exact same dungeon, we had the same problem you did. We couldn't just
Maybe
go
it's-
to the entrance.
There was our blacksmith friend is over here somewhere. Over here somewhere. Yay!
There you go.
I was just finding
And
him via
across
the
from him is
audio
the
cues.
occultist.
Yeah. For the record. So if we now just quickly... I mean, given I've got a legendary, I can just get rid of all the swords.
Well, do you want to salvage or do you want to sell?
Well, no, but I can salvage it because then we get things out of it.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Yep. The thing is, when you go to apply affixes and all that, it costs both gold and resources.
Yeah, hold on. I haven't actually given... I haven't actually got...
Hand things.
Hand things, yes.
Yeah.
Technical.
What do you call them?
Gloves.
Gloves. Gauntlets.
I just love the way you're just like hand things.
Greater than Gecko Gamer
God.
1997 just gifted a 1-month sub to Moustache Man.
Oh, the doublet you have is
Oh,
better.
Thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind.
I do love your followers. Can I just say that? I love the community that you're building.
Indeed, I'm very pleased that there's so much support here. Don't need that because I've got a legendary bow. Oh, because I've got legendary. Yeah. I can just. Yeah, because these are legendaries. I can just. Whoops. I know what I'm trying to do.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm basically just trying to just look through for stuff.
You have one more ring. Oh, there's a couple of rings down there that are just plain old magic.
Basically, that goes just double checking.
You could use better boots back, actually, so
Yeah.
if you have any...
I don't, unfortunately.
I think 3 to the right. 4 to the right, actually. You have a really good pair of these.
These ones. Oh, we have an
One more,
incoming
but
raid.
they're rare. Yay, raid!
Yay! Ah. Hey Frank, how you doing? Welcome in. How did your stream go? What were you playing? How did it go? For those of you that don't know me, I'm Sightless Combat, award-winning multi-credited accessibility consultant, gamer without sight, Xbox ambassador, and currently inventory manager. In
Favorite
Diablo
job ever.
Yeah, worst job in Diablo, probably.
Yes.
Even cleaning out the demon pens beats this. But yeah, no, this is good fun. I'm joined by Kath in the public test realm, just to see how this all works. See, that doesn't do much compared to my other ones.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But and that's the other thing is if you salvage any of that stuff, you get some pretty cool looking stuff, and there are affixes.
Hold on, yeah.
Those are technically better, but they're not nearly as cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not going for looks at the moment.
Evade.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, cool! You got a horizon lurk. Nice. If I put those on, and then just get rid of those. Yeah, we can sort out rings later. That's fine.
There's so many.
Do that. Oh, junk.
That got most of it.
Most of it. Oh god. Right, so I'm going to show you now the contrast. So I would do this quest, but this quest doesn't work with nav assist for some reason beyond the Black Lake. No idea why. But this one should do. There we go, there's the little nav assist beacon. So we want to go the right way. There we go. So I don't have a mount in the actual reset. Oh, hold on. Let's.
Not in town.
Can I? Not? Where is our? We just.
Comments?
No, we just
You
passed.
can't do that in town.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can.
What level are you?
These read. I'm level 30, which is fine. So we can
So
just.
that you should have gotten. Yeah, you're gonna go down and just do a bunch of them now, because that's what I was saying. Like you have to keep up with the.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Gold, 500k apparently.
Well, that and it shows a plant, but it doesn't give a label for the plant.
No, and I don't know why.
Not a visual or an auditory.
No, it doesn't give any kind of
Plant.
label.
Oh, you know what it is? It's probably herb bundles which you find around in the environment.
Yeah, which is fine.
Well, the annoying thing is your dog won't get those. Your dog will get gold and valuables. I'm not even sure if the dog picks up things. I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I think
There
it's
we
only
go.
gold. Oh, you got a horse.
Well, so this is part of the PTR. You can actually do a quest as part of the PTR to get it. Oh goodness me, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm working on that with my kid. He has a horse and I don't. Periodically, he gets on his horse and he's like, bye!
Shall I tell you why that is? Because that is Act 4 of the campaign.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I've literally just that was brilliant coincidence. I just dismounted and Lorath was just there. I will take that. That is good. Unintentional, but cool.
That was
What did he take?
That was like the perfect
Scrolls
dismount.
from the Forbidden Archive.
Forbidden
He
Archive,
has
as opposed to the
means
Unforbidden
summon
Archive.
A lesser evil.
He what? Which bloody one? Oh, of course we don't know. The lesser evils are second in power only to the primes.
Right.
If Elias can
Well, like
summon
Optimus
one to his
Prime.
control, he could drown us all in blood.
Oh, fun. Drowning us all in blood. That is, yeah, that is a thing, I guess. There we go, break over things. Oh, hello! Oh well. Optimization Prime. Yes, also known as the Gremlin Summoner. Probably. There we go. So the good thing about this is this has a queue for when I'm going the right way and a queue for when I'm kind of going the right way.
Get those jars when you run into vases and jars.
Yeah,
the vases are more important than the jars. Yeah.
I don't care what it is, I will break stuff. It's fine. Oh, come on.
You're in a valley and stuff is coming at you from 3 different directions.
Doesn't matter where it's coming at me from, because also targets exist. Ow. Look at that.
What are they called? Threshers? Oh,
Flesh threshers.
South. Go south for a second.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And east.
Yeah.
That, and now go east. Sorry, wrong way. I meant west.
No, you're good.
Right, there's 2 plants west that I think you might get.
Hold on. Hold on. Just
Yep.
Dealing with these.
Where else help more?
I got loot.
Okay, west.
Hang on, there's... Ow.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm trying to just grab the... There we go. There we go.
And one more north.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you need when it showed the image. That's what those herbs.
Redamine? Something like that.
Yeah.
There was a jar
Herbs
over
are
there
used
as well.
for the potion.
Oh, that'll do. It's fun because the nav assist appears to give you different routes and stuff, which is cool.
Yep. And it should give you slightly different audio. And go north and west.
That's the idea. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you want to pick up ores and stone and all that stuff because that also helps with upgrading.
The good thing about it is I know that, but for those in the chat that don't, also useful. Wow, just teleported behind her and just went slurp. Nice.
Yeah, like I'm obsessive about collecting stuff and I really wish you could make the dog do it.
Yep. Ow! Who invited you over here? The annoying little enemy that was just like, nope. Let me...
It's called a something
I
fiend.
hear a stone
Couldn't read the
carver
whole...
lives in
Oh,
this house.
chest.
A man called Denver.
Oh god,
It's hidden, isolated.
glitchy chest.
Perfect for working in solitude.
It's because he was standing on it.
Reminds me of your house.
Nice. The fun thing is I haven't set up what ability I want to use, it just gave me that. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is, but it looks cool.
It's very useful in boss fight.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, you got frozen.
I got pentagram. Oh god, it's tainted thing. Ow!
Left bumper.
I see it, I see it, I see it. Thanks though.
I just didn't know if the mayhem of everything you would remember. I forget all the time and then I die.
I have. Oh, I see. No, I was going to say I've played Diablo for longer than might be obvious. As in, I played.
No,
with,
you're doing great.
Go away! Go get out of here! Thank you. Oh, and you.
I also don't know how much has changed. Like, so when we're talking about stuff, I know you played a long time ago, and then I have no idea how much has changed since the last time.
Oh, I see. In that respect, yes.
Yeah, that's the only.
There was a. Oh, that'll do.
The dog is hands down my favorite thing because it helps with the OCD.
Hello. Oh god.
Lift, go south.
There we go. I wish the targeting was a little more consistent.
That's what I'm saying is it can see, the map knows that there's stuff south and east of you, like you have to go around, you have to go down the hill, down
And
the
it can
path.
still hit me, which is the worst part.
Right, and it tries to have you shoot at things, but you're not really hitting anything down there because it's going over their heads. Yeah. There you go.
If in doubt. I'm playing Red Dead Diablo.
And where all those creatures are, you want to cross a bridge. You want to go towards them.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
If in doubt, teleport in. Once I have that. Really? How did it not get me over there? Goodness me. I hope this has
There's
been...
no teleport, you just run across it. It's not a gap.
No, but I teleported in terms of my skill to try and get to the enemy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So go south. Oh, sorry, go
no,
east
just
for a couple
slope
steps.
over
and
there.
back. Yeah.
There it is. Where are we?
Go north.
So the nav assist is a little broken here. Like it's
Yeah.
not giving me a "you've reached your destination" thing.
Oh, well, you're not there quite yet. You have to go across this bridge, so go northeast.
There was a healing wall there, which I was going to try and grab.
Oh, yeah, but you're already full on health. It won't help you.
No, well, yeah. Oh, hello.
Okay, now you're in a pentagram zone, and this is your destination.
There we go.
To a hell rift. I will close it and put them down.
Sounds fine. The trouble is, you have no sense of how close to death the enemies are. So you don't have a sense of how much damage do I need to do to get a kill.
But I think it would be really brutal to deal with.
No, I just don't know if there's a queue at all. That's what I mean. I don't think there's an audio version. Oh, wait. I think it might be visual only.
Which is wrong.
Now
you need to go north. It's
there
not.
we go.
There's another mark
Let's
on the
search
screen,
the
so go east.
Yep. So now...
Sorry, west. I lied.
You're good, you're good. It's like, go the other left.
Yep.
Or the other right in this case. I'm just...
There are plants and things.
I see it. That's the good thing. Like, I think this is actually going to be quite useful because now you're seeing what little you will need to do relatively when we actually play on retail. Like, all it's going to be is essentially just telling me that, like, reminding me that there's things. Get off of me! Thank you. No, but you know what I mean. Like, the point is, what we're trying to show here is that it's almost there. Once nav assist is it, like dungeon nav is in. Oh heck, it's an elite and it's tainted. This is bad.
Ooh, it's around the corner. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I noticed. So I was worried. Wow.
Yeah, avoid. Ooh, go right up north when you're done.
Wait.
There's something on the ground.
Did that just drop a legendary?
Yeah, go
mate,
north. You're up. Oh, there you are. Where are those things?
Mirroring. Oh, wow. She just exploded.
You did.
I will take
Very
that.
satisfying.
I agree.
All right, now you need to go north and get
Plants.
north and west.
Let me.
You're good. Hit the right stick so you get a better. So it groups everything.
Hold on, I'm just trying to see. Oh, so maybe. Wait.
You have like one, and you're about half full.
No, there was no. Wasn't there a.
Oh yeah, you picked up an. Oh, I think it might be hit right trigger.
Oh, hold on, wait. What? Oh,
there it is. Magic rune of invocation.
That's not even. That's not even for my class.
Right, but you can sell that thing, I think.
For
Go
1 gold.
It's a socketable? What does that mean? You can't salvage it either.
No.
I think you can put it in something?
You can't.
I
Wait,
haven't
hold on,
seen
hold
one
on.
of
Let me,
these.
wait, let me. Evoke the barbarians. Wait, so. Oh, hold on. So that. No, I saw barbarian on there and instantly thought that's not a thing that we can use. But looks like we could if we had whatever offering is. I don't know what offering is. This is the trouble. I have no idea. Right, let's.
Neither do I, and I can see it.
Well, at least it's not just me. That's good. I feel vindicated by that.
There's a lot of UI issues in this. Not gonna lie. Oh, he might get stuck in here also. There's a glitch in this
Hold on,
area.
wait. Let's just. See, that's the trouble. The 4-legged demons in the canyons. You'd have no idea that there were 4-legged demons in the canyons. I want to read the.
It's just story though.
No, but I mean, you would want to know like enemy descriptions, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So that if you said to me, "Oh, there's the one with the green eyeball in the middle of its face," I'm like, "Oh God, it's one of these." You know, so like then you have the common knowledge. Can I not get? No.
No, you're going the right direction. Go back that way. Yeah, west. Now, this is a weird thing. He's talking to a there's like a stone statue and there's a guy. Okay, he did it.
Yeah.
What a damn mess.
This one I have done before, this quest. It's...
For us, he glitched. It took us several reboots. You want to go north? Oh, wow, nice. Okay.
See, that's the thing. It's funny because I'm sometimes spotting loot before you've even seen it.
Oh, yeah. The screen is... again, it's that contrast. I always have to turn the light up.
Burning hells! We're too late. Elias is long gone.
He summoned a demon! He summoned a demon.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
Elias finds Gembar alone, friendless, full of anger. So he plays him like a fiddle. offers him Lilith's love and a part in his
I just
grand
thought of
illusion.
the Metal Gear Solid meme.
Then he
It's like,
gives
they
him
played us
tools
like
to
a damn
express his
fiddle,
anger.
or whatever it is.
Summoning
That's Metal Gear Solid.
scroll.
This room is so disturbing.
Very perceptive. Who knows how long Gemba has stewed
Like, they
in
need
madness.
AD on stuff like this.
Or like the ability to have. Like, oh, what did you? Oh, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, what did you want with the? Oh, actually, we can. Oh, whoops. No, nope. It's fine.
Nope.
It's just like an instinctual thing sometimes. Just to. Oh, hello. What's
I
in
do
here?
it all the time. So you've left, you were in a house, and you've gone out the back door, and now you're in the canyons behind the house.
Oh, he's been murdering villagers as well, apparently. Or the demon has. So, fun
Blow
fact.
up the thing in front of you. Yeah.
Fun fact, there is a little traversal queue that just played to our left. That noise! So you can actually go.
Well, I think you actually need to go, yeah, you need to go left, which is what, southwest.
Ish. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
See, this has
and-
nav assist, which is good.
Oh, you're gonna go around a loop, that's it. So you want to go south more?
Wow. Yeah, I'm just following the nav assist, it's fine.
Okay, good. As long as it tells you which direction to go.
Oh, it does.
Enemies coming from all over. And
There we go. Nice.
Oh, go straight. Go east. Go east. Go east. There's a thing.
Oh, an
What is
altar.
that?
Oh,
Oh, the shrine. Okay. Yeah.
wonder if we're going to be lucky enough to actually get to use it.
If you get close enough.
Where?
Yep. Keep going the way you're going. Oh, here they come.
Wow. Come on.
I think it gave you lightning or something.
I don't know. God, physics objects.
East and north. Yeah. It
Alright,
throws things in your way,
Okay.
Thank you.
which I don't like. Like
See,
the terrain is
when
problematic.
See, when there's NPCs, it's good because I can just find
Go
people.
home for the day
Yeah.
when we stand by your
Just got to wait
side
for him to finish talking, I think.
and set
He talks a
the
lot.
cleansing fire.
Oh, oops.
This is boss fight, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so, because there's a healing well around the corner.
I think there's like 3 rounds of this.
I interacted. Did it trigger?
Oh, hit A?
I did.
did
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Did Master Elias send you?
Master Elias? Well, yes, in fact he did. Ours is a very important mission.
I love Laura.
We have
It's so
something for the
cool.
Master, but we had heard he was with you. Do you know where he is?
Just his voice is wonderful.
Dirty
Yes.
pig's born liar. The Master has all he needs.
No, he doesn't.
He needs us.
My riches to me.
I'm alright.
Master Elias,
Wow.
hear me.
That worked well.
Enemies are here.
Yeah, it did.
Trying to get the potions. Or did I get the one that I needed? I'm guessing I did.
Yeah, you're full up. You're good.
I remember
to come again.
I remember doing this quest with the nav assist in its original form, and I was like, this is fun.
That is a property.
Now, pentagram. Ow, wow!
Nice job.
There we go. I knew what I was trying to do because I could see the little like wind up the pentagram. Nice.
Oh, like so many toys.
So much.
I wish the dog would go. I think that bow might be.
It doesn't matter. I'll look in a minute. We've got the
Okay.
cool kind of holy sounding potion noises. Is the best way I can describe it, like choral sounding. Trouble
Yeah,
is, you now have no idea where Lorath is.
To your east.
I just mean in general, but yeah. What's the
North.
best? Cool. Well done. I mean that in the best way, because that's not easy to do when I'm just wandering about trying to fight whatever it is. But then again, Sea of Thieves has helped with that.
Bad news first. Gemba was expecting someone. It seems Elias has turned others to his madness. Taught them to summon too, I'd wager. You heard Gemba. The Master has all he needs.
They're about to do something drastic.
Yeah.
And the good news?
Elias gave us a gift, remember? This demon he sent to kill us, it is unique. It requires constant feeding. Human sacrifices, in fact.
Ugh.
If I cut open its belly,
Ew.
someone inside might hold a clue. Tell us where it came from.
I remember this.
I must
vaguely.
have it brought to Kadbardu for examination.
Hey! Levels! Yay! And the fun thing is we can just go... Whee!
And it auto-saved.
Yeah. See, look, template manuals can vary in quality. There you go.
Yeah, so can their manual. I'm actually really impressed what they've done. I don't want to sound complainy at all. I think
It's
of
just
all
there
the
are-
games, there's so much here.
Yeah. Oh wait.
And-
So the yeah. No, I mean
You go to
I'm
the
pleased.
east. Do you know about the? So wait, go west.
Yeah. What are
Go
we
back
looking
to
for?
where the
What-
guy is, to the blacksmith. But just before getting to him, go a little bit. But yeah, now yeah, go east.
Yeah.
Sorry, go east.
Yeah. Purveyor of Curiosities.
This
Or-
one, it actually says in the manual, it labels it gambler. So you get obols,
Wait,
something
in the
obols
manual?
of something.
Oh, is that what gambler means? I wondered where that
Yes.
came from.
So what it is you give them coins, and they give you a thing, so you can go down the list, so you can get a sword,
Yeah.
you can get a dagger, yeah. At the very bottom of this list are things called Whispering Keys.
I've seen these.
Whispering Keys open hidden chests. The chest will not even appear to you if you don't have a
So it's always good
Whispering
to have
Key.
one on you.
Yeah, I usually keep 2 or 3, and they're 10 obols each, which is easy, and you have 515.
Yeah, there we go. And the good thing is I can see that. Like, I
So
can-
go look for boots and gloves would be my suggestion
Yeah.
based on what you have in your gear.
That's
Buy
true.
one of each. Yeah. But the thing is, so this is the next will be better, which means it just gave you mediocre.
Ah.
Quality.
Okay.
Well done.
That means it's pretty good.
Okay, so I'm guessing there is a line for legendary.
You can't choose. It
No, but I'm guessing
gives you
no,
accidental.
what I mean is if you get a legendary, I'm guessing there's a line for it.
Oh, I would hope. I've never gotten a legend. I've never done any better. So it's the last 2 things in your inventory will be what you just got. And I think both are gauntlets. You could also use good boots. You have okay boots. Oh no, but you can put an affect on them to make them better. You got good boots. Everything you have right now is rare or above. And the affixes make them legendary. So you can take a rare and turn it into a legendary.
Let me just,
Or not the... Sorry, I said that incorrectly.
Whoa, critical strike damage, yes please. That's
Yeah.
alright. And these do that plus this. I mean, I'm not using that skill anyway, I'm not annoyed.
Nope. Twisting blades, you have to pull that up. So one thing that's really cool is there are some things that affect...
I did try and buy boots from this, but maybe, I don't know why I didn't go in.
Yeah, I think it went to gloves, so... Are boots down there? Oh yeah, keep going down.
Yeah. There we go. So that's just...
Faith smiles.
Oh, cool.
You can't use the obols on anything else.
Yeah.
So, oh, those are good looking. Alright. 2 left.
Yeah, so there we
No,
go.
2 right, yeah.
Max, oh yes. Nice. Why not?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got a bunch to salvage if you want.
Oh,
Oh, you have a
okay.
skill point.
Okay, you know what? Because I'm wearing this other legendary, I'm going to salvage this one to get the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically we're just going to salvage every single thing here.
You might want to take the magic ones and sell them versus salvaging, but that's up to you.
I mean, I'll just salvage it all anyway, because this is PTR, so...
Right, exactly. The thing to remember when you're playing the real, like when you
Resale,
want to
yeah.
yeah, is that when you go to put on on, it's affects and codex. The codex are the ones like you can add. Now I'm not going to remember, but I think it's the codex that actually turn it legendary from rare.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, and those are slightly easier to deal with because it's just one thing. You pick a thing, and it'll give you the available codexes, and you choose what you want. You put it on, and it'll tell you if it's applied to something else. The thing that annoyed me with that is
Can't do that here.
if you
2 seconds. Just got to try and find. There we go.
that guy.
Whoosh. Nice.
Aspects unlocked. Very nice. Completed aspect of present.
So now.
Unlock legendary aspects by salvaging legendary items or clearing dungeons. The Codex of Power. So the Codex, you go to this dude that in this town is very conveniently across from the blacksmith. And they're how you get the occultist is how you apply the codexes, and the codexes are making it legendary.
Yeah, which I've seen that.
But it's relatively new, and it used to all be through the blacksmith, and it used to just be upgrade my stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So it gives you a lot more control, but it is also just that much more cognitive load and so much memorization.
So
Oh, this is telling you what you've achieved.
Yeah, so that's not what I was looking for.
We can't do that here.
Oh, no! Unlocked the thing. Where? Oh. There we go, that's what I'm trying to... Yeah, so... There we go.
And this shows you everything. This shows you what you have as well as what you can get. So there'll be things that are locked.
So how do we then just sort by the ones that we've got? Is there a way to do that?
No, and the... Yeah. That's the one I like. Aspect of the Protector.
Yeah. Let's, you know what we'll do? Given we spent so much time doing the other stuff, what we'll do is we'll go and complete a little more of this quest. Not all of it, but we'll do a little more. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted.
You are at 1 o'clock, just so you know, 12:57.
I'm aware.
Oh, my time. Whatever your time is.
That's all good. I was looking at the... There we go. And then we...
Does it tell you when you have skill points?
Yes, well, I just know that I've leveled up, so I've got skill points.
Okay.
Yeah, fun.
That's another thing. So these specializations...
Well, the thing is, there's only
like 3
one...
levels.
So if you look... So, combo points, that's useful.
Yeah, very.
This would be useful if I knew which ones were marked.
Yes.
This one, I don't even have an ult yet. So, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you'll get, yeah. But I haven't gone to
yeah.
that. Like, I don't even do it. You can switch back and forth, but I'm like, that's too much to think about. I just want to go hit things.
Hold on.
So you've already chosen an ult, didn't you, or no?
No, I haven't
Yes,
yet.
you did.
No, I didn't
Go down.
knowingly choose one.
That one, close quarters
That's not an
combat.
ult. That's not an ult. That is passive.
Which one is this?
Yeah, these are passives.
No, wait, go down one in the tree. Go to the right. Go to the right again. Now go down.
Yeah, key passives drive vital synergies.
Alright, I thought those were ults, but yeah. Okay.
Yes, so the ults are... See if I can find one.
You can do a keyword search if you hold down Y. I'm just noticing this. I've never noticed that
I've never
before.
done this. So if I then... Oh, you can... Oh, and then you
It's
can
an
actually
alphabetical
filter.
list.
That's,
Go left and right.
that's
too.
actually not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
That's pretty good. I'm actually... I wasn't sure how that would work, whether you'd have to type it in, but I'm glad you don't. And then if we do that,
Ultimate.
and we...
But what does it do? I think it put you on the ultimate when it came in. It put you on the ultimate tree. Yeah. Go up one.
But that's not an ult.
Go left and down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look.
Oh my god, it's so hard to up.
Yeah, that's.
Go up. What does this say? Oh, these are imbuement.
Yeah, these are imbuement. So that's not actually doing what we want it to do.
No.
There might be a way. Yeah, so
We'll
there
click
might...
on. Oh, it highlighted all the ones in the list that are part of the ultimate.
Yeah, but then that's not.
No, that's not helpful. X will clear all. Yeah.
Well, we just do that.
So one of the problems with this tree is that it zigzags down to the core things, and it doesn't tell you, oh, go that way to follow the... It's like a line of blood that goes down to each one, and you can traverse it back up.
Because of course it's not helpful.
Yeah, but I mean, it should tell you what the next one up is, or give you a list.
It's cool that you can interact from horseback. That's fun.
Yes.
At last, Elias's pet demon is inside, ready for the knife.
Yeah.
Could Elias know we survived his attack?
Oh, he knows. And that means we are running out of time. Come, let's see if his demon ate something useful.
Yeah. I was only laughing because we're right at the end of the thing, but we can see... Where do we even have to go? Oh, I see. It's back out of here. Let's just ignore those.
Yeah, it's just Q&A for story, I think.
Exactly. I wish it was clear.
It was protecting that fool. Genma.
There's a giant demon on a cross. There's
This is
blood
Elias's
everywhere.
work. But where is he? The answer lies in the stomach.
Oh! He's slicing open the demon on the cross. And the head of the demon looks like a big ox.
This is delicate.
With, like, deer.
A soft noble's hand.
Ew!
Oh!
Elias
Like
would have
body
to feed
parts
this
out of
thing
him.
with more than fancy boots.
That's someone's son.
I suppose for
daughter.
AD we can't go, ew!
But
This is wrong.
like, we should be expecting this, but it's still
This
like,
medallion
ugh.
bears the crest of the ruler of the royal house of Gulran.
It's absolutely beautiful artwork.
Ruler.
It follows
Obviously.
with the audio.
That's enough,
but
old man.
It's
The
a
dead
very
deserve
gruesome and
respect.
dark
The
topic.
dead deserve nothing when the living are in danger. Now Gulran has a new ruler, and we have Elias to thank for it.
Okay.
The dead may be worthless to you, but that medallion could bring peace to those still mourning.
Fine. If we are to find Elias, then we must also travel to Gulran. Meet me
Pull the
there,
medallion
and
out
be
of the
swift
demon
about
and
it.
then handed it to the villager. They're in sort of a tent thing with a lot of bottles and like urns. New, brought low, normal.
Yeah, I see that.
Collect.
Too
Okay,
many
good.
cannibals.
So
Go
yeah,
to the cliffs. We'll find help there.
that is where we end up.
Yep.
I might continue this later, actually. If I leave game, there we go. Yeah, so... Which other voice, Jukesy? There are about... Oh, the other... I was like, which other voice? Because there were loads on the in-game. No, this is Kath, also known as Straw Ninja, who has been amazing. Been amazing at working through this with me. The good thing is we've raised a few interesting discussion points. Because, of course, accessibility isn't all about, you know, the players who are playing at the top elite levels of whatever game it is. Doesn't matter whether it's single player, multiplayer, any of that. Doesn't matter what kind of game it is either. It should be for everybody to be able to join in. And, you know, so we were talking about stuff like that in terms of, you know, what part of the game you're at versus what you should be doing, what you should be able to do easily, those kinds of things. But then, of course, the obvious topic of dungeon nav came up. Like, I don't think I finished that quest because I feel like I would remember. I mean, it was a while ago. It was like earlier this year or whatever. So it's been a while regardless. But, you know. But what
There
did
was
you...
a point at which you said, I don't remember anything past this point. Like, you remembered stuff up to that.
Yeah,
so
I feel like I might have got stuck where that balcony area was before you go down and get the statues. I think that's where I might have left it. Maybe. Might have even been
that
before
seems
that.
logical.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure. But what
there were like 3 of those too. So once you got stuck on one, trying to figure out the rest, and if I hadn't been able to see the statues flickering, I don't know that we would, because they don't have the assist, so it didn't tie the three together.
No, they don't have it yet, but that's the message I want people to take away. The point is, the game isn't fully accessible yet, but it's definitely a lot better with this system, like with any of these systems. So the nav assist and the previous iteration of it before they changed it were both better than having no nav assist at all. So once dungeon nav comes in, whenever that is, hopefully soon, sooner rather than later, I guess, even if it's just in a rudimentary form, I don't mind, because that will then mean that players who start the game buying it being like, oh my god, I can play Diablo 4, they won't get stuck in the very opening hours of the campaign. Not even opening hours, opening minutes, because you get through the, oh, I need to find shelter. You get through that, find the town, talk to the people. They say, oh, go north, the ruins, people have taken over, done stuff, I don't know. They say whatever they say. And then you get to the ruins, and you are then stuck, because nav assist. Admittedly, people, of course, have got through the whole campaign without assistance. That, more power to them, that's fine. But not everybody is capable of doing that. And Dungeon Nav will be the true opening of the floodgates in the best way of letting so many people play. Like, I will be playing Diablo 4 a lot once that happens. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I will start, once Dungeon Nav comes in, I will start a character and play from 1 to 100, or whatever the level cap is at that point in time. Because that's what I've wanted to do since day one, since this game came out last year. I've wanted to do that ever since it came out. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that without the assistance of wonderful people like Kath, like Mina, like Paddy, like Mike, and any number of other people as well. I'm not saying I don't enjoy playing with people. That's kind of the fun of it, playing alongside your friends, having a good laugh, and just enjoying the sheer chaos of it all. But by the same token, being able to play solo in downtime, so if I'm off stream, I just want to level up to, do other stuff, or I want to get some what might be tedious quests done or whatever, I can go and do that. I should be able to. I can't currently, but here's hoping that'll be there at some point soon. And that's the message I want people to take away. The game is improving, and they are listening to feedback, which is brilliant. So here's hoping that happens soon. But I hope you've enjoyed this side of the story stream. I want to thank Kath for being amazing with this and putting up with the chaos of it all.
No, it's fun. I love doing this.
And
I wanted you to be at a point where I can play with you.
Yeah,
I'm very much looking forward to that.
I was going to say, what do you think though? Now you've seen it firsthand. I've given my thoughts, but what do you think?
I think it's so much better than a lot of the other stuff out there, and I definitely agree that they are on the path. There are some things that I think could definitely be improved, and I have written those down, but it's not a criticism. It's like, oh, we need this.
It's just like quality of life things mostly.
Yes.
It's not a criticism. It's a constructive critique, I think is the way I always term it. And
I think also I like you're looking forward to being able to play it without assistance.
Yeah.
As someone who enjoys playing games with you, I am also looking forward to that, because I want to be able to have, we always think of it, I think a lot of people think of it in terms of, oh, we got to enable it for somebody who needs it. It's like, well, yeah, but they also have friends who want to play with them at an equal level. Like, you're not just enabling it for them, you're making somebody who's mostly fully abled outside of memory to be able to play with their friends as well. Like, my friends are across the spectrum. Like, don't tell me who I need to be friends with.
I was going to say the best part of, sorry, the chat was there as well. Sorry, you were saying with that last part?
I'm just saying, don't tell me who my friends should be or who the people I want to game with are.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Don't sort of, segregate's the wrong word, but don't divide the community by not having it. That's the thing. By adding accessibility to a game, you are adding to the community. You are allowing people to enjoy whatever your game is. And the other thing about it is as well that I saw a post the other day. I think I've understood this correctly. Instead of instead of it being thinking of it as it's a load of work, it could be considered as you are including somebody by adding accessibility who was previously excluded by it. That's a philosophy. So you're bringing new people into your audience. You are also encouraging brand loyalty. I am
Yes.
considering, I'm going to look and see what cool Diablo merch I can buy that I haven't already seen and is reasonably priced. Because I'm like, I want to support this game. Because it's a game that I'm able to play, or I will be able to play more of. And that's the thing, once I get past the prologue, there are parts of campaign that are definitely doable. Like, you just saw me complete most of a quest because it was all nav assist, go to the thing. Like, I could have wandered around for a few minutes finding those interact points, but I could have done it. Would have taken me a while. And, you know, that will improve with time, I don't doubt. But, you know, once dungeons are there, I mean, Jukesy and I have said we're going to party up as well. So, like, once that comes in, me, you, Kath, Jukesy, I'm not sure who else, but we can, sure we can get a bunch of people together. But anyway, we are going to leave this stream here. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming along. Really massively appreciate it. Any questions, do feel free to let me know. Drop into the Discord server if you haven't already, because there will be lots of hype around this as October the 8th draws near. I haven't actually completed all of the campaign yet. We might work on that as soon as the new expansion comes out, or whether you can just play the new expansion content without the campaign. I don't know how that works yet. Dungeon Nav probably won't be there by October, I would think. Otherwise, they'll be testing it now. But we'll keep our eyes and ears and everything else peeled. Because if it is, you know me, I will let you all know. But thank you so much to all of you for coming along. Thank you to Kath for being amazing. Really, really appreciate it as a brilliant co-host and collaborator, as always. With that being said, all that remains for me to say is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of the day, whatever time it is in your part of the world, whatever time it's where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.